trapped in my mind. I always thought the worst part about moving would be the loneliness, but it turns out, it's what happens when the lights go out that really gets you. On my first night in the new apartment, I noticed a frayed corner of wallpaper by my bed. By morning, it had peeled back further, exposing a smudged message underneath, "Leave now." It was written in handwriting I immediately recognized, my own. I laughed it off, thinking maybe I had been sleepwalking or something. But each night, the wallpaper curled away just a little more, and every morning, new warnings appeared beneath. "Don't stay. You're not safe." I set up a camera, desperate to catch whatever trick my mind was playing. The footage showed nothing but stillness, no flicker of movement, no sign of me scribbling on the walls. Still, the messages grew more frantic. "It's almost too late." I started sleeping with the lights on, convinced that everything would stop once I faced it head on. But the warnings kept coming, and soon, I found myself recognizing the words, not just the handwriting, but the phrasing, the urgency. It felt like I was reading something I'd written while in a panic, except I had no memory of doing so. On the seventh night, the wallpaper peeled back in a single, jagged sheet, revealing a mirror beneath the plaster. My reflection stared back at me, eyes wide, face twisted in terror. Across the glass, in thick black scrawl, were the words, "I tried to warn you, run." But as I lifted my hand, my reflection didn't move. Instead, it pressed its palm against the glass, mouthing silent words I couldn't hear. My heart hammered as I realized the handwriting wasn't just familiar, it was identical to the journal I had kept during my last breakdown. I staggered away from the mirror, but every wall now shimmered with half-revealed warnings, my own voice echoing inside my skull. The air grew cold, heavy with a presence just behind me. I turned, expecting to see myself in the mirror again. But there was only darkness. As I reached for the door, the final message bled through the wallpaper, letters warping and shifting, "You never left." And that's when I realized, I had never moved in at all. I never escaped. I was still trapped in the memory of the night everything went wrong, doomed to warn myself forever.